And let's switch gears and company specific. Australian brand Hydralyte has successfully raised $17 million for its IPO. It plans to use the funds to expand its footprint across North America. To tell us how and where and journey to date, CEO Oliver Baker is joining us from New York. Good morning, Oliver. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us about the journey to date.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. Look, as you know, Hydralyte is a well-known, established Australian brand. It's been making inroads into the North American market for the last few years. Certainly in the last 18 months, we've had phenomenal success growing our e-commerce business, and we grew it from less than 5% of our business to over 45% of our business in a little less than 8 months. And so that's kind of underpinned the focus for the brand moving forward over the next couple of years. And that spurred us on to raise the money. That money will go towards marketing the brand across the US and Canada.
So what market are you pitching? Because I believe what makes Hydralyte interesting is it's a children's, when your kids are sick, you give them a boost. When you go for a run, you get a boost. Maybe when you hang over, you get a boost as well. How are you pitching your product in North America?
No, look, you've hit the nail on the head. That's exactly the kind of secret to Hydralyte and the times you should use it. The secret to Hydralyte is in the formulation. It's a low sugar, high electrolyte mix, and that mix in the right ratio, when it hits your body, it's able to be absorbed immediately into the bloodstream. And that's why the medical professionals embrace the brand, because of the bulletproof science. But because it works so well, it's not only good for gastro in times when you've got an upset stomach, it's great for hangovers when you're dehydrated, for working out when you're dehydrated, and just everyday health and wellness. And so us as a brand, we really sit at that intersection of treating dehydration when you actually really need it and need something straight away, and that health and wellness space where people are going to get in the habit, taking it every morning because you do feel better right away.
So in terms of but exactly how are you marketing it? Is it because you're a one-stop shop? Do you take the bottle with you? Do you take the tablets with you? What's the best way to get the product into people's stomachs?
Yeah, look, there's two main avenues of marketing that we use. Well, three really. We spend most of our money on social media advertising. So that's the big guys, the Facebooks and the Googles and other social ads, as well as engaging with influencers. And so we do a ton with influencers. Influencers are a wonderful way of getting the message across, because they talk the language of the audience that they're speaking every day. And no one wants to hear from a company anymore. They certainly don't pay attention to television commercials anymore. People want authentic stories about brands that are used in people's real lives, and influencers do that better than anyone else. So we do a bunch in that space, and then also in events. We do a lot in events, and the wonderful thing about an event is you can put the product in someone's hand, look them in the eye, and have a conversation that's relevant to their lifestyle. So we do everything from baby shows, family shows, fun runs, and other medical professional shows across both the US and Canada.